Russia-Syria moves about being important again. Global Public Square, CNN.com blogs. Edition, U.S. International, Mexico. Arabic, TV, CNN, CNN, CNN en Español. HLN. Sign up. Log in. HDR editions a text decoration : none. CNN _HDR editions text align : left clear : both. CNN _HDR editions a text decoration : none. Font size : 10px top : 7px line height : 12px font weight : bold. HDR prompt text be display : inline block margin : 00020px. HDR editions leap padding : 010px. HDR editions alt notepad left span font size : 12px. HDR arrow international. HDR arrow us. HDR arrow us to left : 148px. HDR arrow us to left : 180px. HDR editions a. CNN _HDR edition OK position : static color : FFF. Home, TV and video. CNN trends. U.S. World. Politics. Justice. Entertainment. Tech. Health. Living. Travel. Opinion. iReport. Money, sports. Maine. By Fareed. GPS podcasts. Time columns. Money. Elections. Conflict. Books. Facebook. Twitter. French Revolution has lessons for China. America's image abroad is slipping. Zakaria, we're in a new world. Egypt's identity crisis. GPS quiz, which police force has a Lamborghini? The danger of shoot-to-kill drone policy. Who was the best foreign policy president? 3 challenges for China's leaders. Puppy or Panda? By GPS on iTunes. September 13, 2013, 12:23 a.m. Share this on Facebook, Twitter, Dell.issue.us, Reddit, Misspace. Stumble upon. Russia-Syria moves about being important again. By Lucian Kim, special to CNN. Editor Euros trademark S note. Lucian Kim is a journalist who was based in Russia for 8 years. He blogs at luciankim.com. The views expressed are his own. Americans didn't Euros trademark T elect their president to be nice to Russia, just as Russians don't Euros trademark T expect their leader to dwell on foreigners' Euros trademark sensibilities, Russian President Vladimir Putin said in an interview last week. How surprising, then, that he would publish an op-ed in the New York Times yesterday, appealing to the American people to withhold support for a military intervention in Syria. Putin makes a number of reasonable, legitimate points, many of which have been voiced by skeptics in the US and Europe. The problem is that the arguments in the article would be credible if they were made by some authority other than Putin, by say the King of Sweden or the Secretary General of the United Nations. Putin correctly identifies the risks of a strike, for example that Syria's trademark S civil war is hardly a clear-cut battle for democracy but a messy sectarian conflict. He is right to ask whether past interventions against Iraq and Libya have not encouraged other rogue regimes to seek weapons of mass destruction as a guarantee against attack. And Euros trademark is true that U.S. unilateralism over the last decade has bred suspicion and resentment around the world, even among America's trademark's closest allies. The Russian President's trademark's plea for caution is sober enough. Yet it is riddled with contradictions that reveal his disingenuousness when it comes to the well-being of Syrians, Americans or global diplomacy. More from CNN. Putin's 6 key themes. We are not protecting the Syrian government, but international law. Putin writes a statement that flies in the face of the Kremlin's trademark's unflagging support for Bashar al-Assad in the UN Security Council. Comfortable in the knowledge that the international community was divided, the Syrian leader ruthlessly cracked down on peaceful protests. Russian backing precluded a political solution from the start. Putin's trademark's sudden interest in a civilized diplomatic and political settlement rings just as hollow, considering how Russia used overwhelming military force to redraw the borders of its southern neighbor Georgia in 2008. At the time, the Kremlin justified the war as a humanitarian intervention to stop